so long. Walk slow, see far, that's a so long way, so long. Move wise, stand firm, every night, every day, so long. Walk truth, talk truth, let the false fade away, so long. A walker ain't born, we rise when we pray, so long.
Book 1, Shadows of the Code. Chapter 1. The city remembers location. South Memphis, Tennessee. Tone, hot, humid, soulful, heavy with ghosts. Memphis stayed sweating even at night. Thick heat, thick tension, thick history. Reaper Walker sat on the rooftop of Claiborne Homes, hoodie low, gold eyes dim but watchful. Down below, the neighborhood moved like a living heartbeat. June bugs humming, folks talking loud on porches, kids running, grills smoke curling through the air. Reaper wasn't watching the people. He was watching the shadows. Because lately, the shadows were watching back. That night, he heard the whisper again. Soft, ancient, tired. Ain't nobody protecting us no mo, child. We need you. Reaper froze. The ancestors were calling. The air warped, turned cold, and a mask-like face formed in the darkness. A digital distortion. A glitch. Then it spoke in a broken, robotic voice. History is property. Memory is property. You no longer own yours. Reaper's eyes flickered gold as the shadow lunged. And just like that, Memphis cracked open. Chapter 2. Echo's song, location, South Chicago, Bronzeville, tone. Gritty, musical, layered with legacy, Chicago wind don't play. It cuts like a razor, even in June. Echo Walker pushed through it, mic strapped to her thigh, notebook full of half-written lyrics in her backpack. She was late for her gig at the Velvet Room, a legendary black-owned lounge where jazz ghosts sat right beside trap beats. When Echo stepped on stage, the room got quiet fast. She didn't sing, she didn't rap. She just inhaled. One deep breath, and the air itself hummed. Then she opened her mouth. Her voice bent reality. Sound waves rippled across the club, glowing purple. Glasses vibrated. People gasped. One man dropped to his knees. Echo panicked. She hadn't meant to unleash that. Before she could run off stage, an old woman grabbed her wrist. "Baby," she whispered, "your voice ain't just your gift. It's your inheritance." Echo stared at her. "From who?" The old woman smiled, thin and knowing. "Everybody who ain't here." No mo in Chapter 3, Drift in the Crossroads. Location, rural Mississippi, dusty, eerie, supernatural, southern Gothic drift. Walker drove an old Impala that barely held itself together, music loud enough to shake the rust off. He was headed to the crossroad, because something kept tugging him back there. Something whispering his name at 3 a.m. Something older than the South itself. When he arrived, the world felt wrong, too still, too quiet, too expectant. Then the ground split open. Blue lightning crawled up Drift's arms, burning symbols into his skin. His tattoos glowed like neon roots. A figure stepped out of the darkness, tall, elegant, dressed in a suit that looked older than slavery. The man tipped his hat. "Evening, Walker boy." "Who the hell are you?" Drift snapped. The man grinned. "Call me the collector, and you, son, owe me a debt." Chapter 4. When Destinies Collide. Location, Atlanta, Georgia. Tone, energetic, modern, buzzing with culture. ATL stayed alive 24/7. Buckhead luxury next to College Park struggle, trap beats on Peachtree, murals of black heroes from every era. Reaper arrived first, bruised, breathing hard, still shaken from the shadow attack. Echo met him at the bus stop, confused and concerned. "You look like you fought a ghost." Reaper stared at her. "I think I did." Before she could respond, Drift came barreling out of an alley, blue lightning crackling behind him. Yo, y'all ain't gonna believe who chasing me. And right then, something tore the sky open. A digital storm, a glitch in the clouds, a giant face formed made of code and static. The voice echoed across Atlanta. The walkers have been identified. Begin erasure. Reaper, Echo, and Drift froze. Drift whispered. Ain't no way that was just talking about us, right? Echo grabbed her mic. Reaper clenched his fists. Drift's tattoos lit up like fireworks. And together for the first time, the walkers stood side by side. Chapter 5. The first fight with the Code Keepers, tone, high action, emotional, chaotic, they didn't get a chance to think. Digital creatures poured out of the cloud, the Code Keepers, glitching silhouettes with red eyes. They snapped open like corrupted files and rushed the trio. Reaper teleported through one, ripping its code apart. Echo screamed a note that shattered 3 at once. Drift punched the pavement so hard the street flipped, sending enemies flying. But the Code Keepers kept replicating. Echo's voice cracked. Reaper's eyes dimmed. Drift's lightning flickered. The Code Keepers formed a glowing spear aimed straight at Echo's chest. Reaper tackled her. Drift caught the spear, and the 3 powers collided. Boom! A shockwave tore through Atlanta, knocking out every light in the city. Silence. Then the ancestors whispered, all 3 hearing it at once. Children, y'all ain't ready. But you gonna have to be. They looked at one another, and in that moment, the walkers were born.